Larry Baduka V has entered the transfer portal due to the ACC getting too weak for him. He wanted SEC and he wanted competition, so I've committed to Tennessee Vols. Going into my first practice as a Vol, started off intense. I mean, coach told me coming in that you would be a day one starter for us. You've been Heisman 2 years in a row. And I said, coach, not only does that not mean nothing to me, but this year I'm going for another Heisman, so I'm coming out to practice intense every day. But as you can see, I was running that ball as hard as I can, and I will juke. Oh my God, he need to pick himself up. But coach said you were in no danger of losing your starting position. Going into our first game against FCS East was a statement game. I have to show all these SEC teams and SEC coaches why I belong here, and the 5'8" height doesn't mean anything. Juke, and I get up that field with bad intentions early. But I mean, after a great run, I try to run the ball again, and I got a 0-yard rush. But going into the next one on 2nd and goal, as you can see, I would hit that middle, bouncing back outside, and run him, get off of me. 4-6, but I mean, I'm running like there is no tomorrow. On 2nd and 3, I would take it for a first down. Every time I touch that ball, I'm taking it for 5 or more. Going into the next one on 1st and 10, I got to Mighty. Look how little Ray Baduka V hit that hole, and he could, and he would go all the way for a 6, and he was absolutely fired up. Is he a threat running that ball? But he's a threat catching that at that backfield, and as you can see, he will get up that sideline, which is his best friend, for a pretty big 28-yard reception. As you can see, we are up 27-0, and juke. Oh my God, I made them miss, and I will go for a first down and more. But as you can see, we will go on and win the ball game. I get player of the game with 197 yards and 3 total TDs. On to our next game against 0-1 Western Kentucky. Start off intense on 2nd and 2. As you can see, you have an inside zone. I will hit that outside because they are too slow. And as you can see, I will stiff arm him because I'm strong and get off of me. And I will go in for a 6. And I told them boys, welcome to the SEC because I'm here. Every time I touch that ball, I will tuck my head and get up that field with bad intentions. But going to the next play on 2nd and 5, as you can see, I hit it right up the middle, break one tackle, almost go in for 6, but I didn't. I got brought down. But on 2nd and 2, they tackled me for a loss. Coach came up to me and said, Larry, get it together, man. I said, I got you, coach. On 1st and 10, I would hit it right up the gut weave. Oh my God, I made him miss, and I could get up that field for another TD. Just look at the incredible moves. I run into a D lineman, throw him on the ground, bounce it outside, juke. Oh my God, I get up that field, made him miss, but I tripped myself up. Here, as you can see, we go on to end them the old-fashioned way and nail the ball. And as you can see, we will go on and win the ball game. I end the game off for 239 yards and 2 total TDs. On to our next game against the number 9 seed 2-0 Oregon Ducks. Did not start off intense. I mean, they stopped me and it was 4th down already. But as you can see, going to the next drive on 1st and 10, I got hit soon as I got the ball. I had enough. When I say I had enough, I had absolutely enough. So I take it all the way to the crib. And I told them boys, let's rock. And they have unleashed the beast on 1st and 10. Get off of me. I would hit that right sideline, my best friend, and I could go, but he pushed me out of bounds. And I still broke his tackle. But on 1st and goal, I punched that ball in. As you can see, on 2nd and 7, I catch the ball out of the backfield and get the first down for my team. But that wasn't enough. On 1st and 10, we have a read option. He pitches me that ball, and I hit that outside. And as you can see, I could, and I would outrun. I got 1 minute beat, and he could, but he would hawk me down at the 2-yard line, and things did not go good. I got injured. This just couldn't be happening to me when I'm at my happy place. But I get hit with a tackle for loss, so we're going to nail the ball to end them the old-fashioned way. As you can see, we're going to win the game. I end the game off for 321 yards and 2 total TDs. On to our next game against the 1-1 Florida Gators. They were booing us early because I think they wanted me to commit there. But on 1st and 10, as you can see, I would take it for a first down. I'm going to show them why I did it and why I committed to Tennessee, because we're going to blow y'all out. Going into the next play on 2nd and 4, as you can see, I have a read option, and I will get that first down, throw him off of me, and get up that field with bad intentions. But going to the next play, he hit me for a tackle for loss. I'm not going to lie, he got me. But once you get me one time, you will piss me off. And on 2nd and 10, I will hit that outside, because none of y'all are faster than me. I don't care if we're in the SEC, ACC, Pac-12. I don't care where I'm at. I will still be the best at what I do. I will prove all the doubters wrong, because they said since I was playing against no competition, that's the reason I won Heisman. But as you can see, I get hit for a tackle for loss. But going into the next play on 2nd and 3, I will get y'all back. I will make sure that I get that first down and stiff arm him, but he will hit me out of bounds. Here, as you can see, it's 3rd and 10, and we have a screenplay, and we are down by 4 points, and he absolutely boomed me, and then he was celebrating. So I told coach, no huddle it and run that same play back, because I want that ball. So he did it on 4th and 12. Coach gave me the ball. I would catch it out of the backfield and make sure to get up that sideline. I told y'all I'm not losing this game. Get off of me. Getting down the field on 3rd and 7, I told Henry Hooker, throw me that ball. I will make plays for you. I throw him off of me, but I get hit out of bounds. But going into the next play on 3rd and goal, I run a route and I was wide open. He didn't throw it to me, but guess what? We will get in that end zone for 6 and go on and win the ball game. I get player player of the game with 218 yards and 2 total TDs. On to our next game against 2-1 South Alabama. On 1st and 10, started off intense. As you can see, look at the stick work as I hit that outside, and you are not faster than me. And I would hit that sideline, and I could, and I would go all the way for 6 at home, and the crowd was fired up. Here, as you can see, on 2nd and 7, I get the ball again, and I will take it up for 6 again and throw him off of me. But on 1st and 10, I will hit that hole again, and every time I'm running coast to coast right up that middle. Going into the next play on 3rd and 10, I will hit the hole again. Juke. Oh my God, he was reaching for help, and I stiff arm him. He almost face masked me. But going into the next play on 2nd and 2, oh my God, I made him miss. Oh my God, I made him miss, and I could get up that field with bad intentions. Here, as you can see, on 1st and 10, I was running around at the backfield, and I was all the way down the field, and the DBs got confused, and I would dive. I don't know why I just didn't run, but I missed the touchdown. But on 1st and 10, as you can see, I would bounce it outside. I stayed patient behind those blocks and went in for 6. I mean, I was absolutely fired up. It was 44-14. We're going to win the game. I get player of the game with 237 yards and 5 total TDs. On to our next game against number 1 Georgia. This is a statement game. We have to knock them off, and on 2nd and 6, I make one miss, but I get that first down. But going into the next play on 1st and 10, I hit it right up the middle, and I will make sure to get that first down every time I touch the ball. And on 1st and 10, as you can see, I will bounce it outside and outrun him, and I boom, oh my God. I think they underestimated us coming into this game, and on 3rd and 1, I made sure to go get a first down and more. But going into the next play on 1st and 10, I bounce it outside again, but I will get tackled. Going into the next play on 2nd and 8, as you can see, I have a sweep play, but I bounce it inside, bounce it back outside, and I will go out of bounds. But going into the next play on 3rd and 7, as you can see, I will head it outside. We have 35 seconds left to go, and I will get that first down and more, but we will go on and win the ball game. I end the game off with 156 yards and 1 TD. On to our next game against 2-4 South Carolina. Started off intense. I have a screen playing on 3rd and 12. I will make them 2 miss, get up that field, juke, break 1 tackle, and almost go, but I get shoestring. But on 1st and 10, I get boom by this number 2, and I did not like that at all. I sure did get him back the next play. I broke his tackle and said, get off of me, kiddo, and I hit that sideline on 2nd and 20, and I could and I would go all the way for 6. Going into the next play on 1st and 10, we have a jet sweep. I bounce it back inside, bounce it outside, boom, boom. Oh my God, get out of my way. I'm trying to go for 6, but I get shoestring tackle. But going into the next play on 1st and 10, as you can see, I have an outside zone, and I will hit the outside, outrun everybody, and I could and I would going for 6. Being 5'8", 185, I was hiding behind those blocks and working my way up that field, and I will get first down and more. But as you can see, we will go on and win the ball game. I get player of the game with 169 yards and 2 total TDs. On to our next game against the number 9 seed, 6-1 Alabama. It's going to be a tough game, and on 3rd and 2, I went and got that first down early on. But on 2nd and 13, as you can see, I have inside zone. I break a tackle and get up that field with bad intentions early. And every snap that I get, I'm trying to run as hard as I can because the O-line is not blocking as good as they usually do. But with that run right there, as you can see, I have broke the school rushing yards record. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm just getting started. And on 2nd and 7, as you can see, I was trying to follow those blocks, but that defense was rallying that ball. But going into the next play on 2nd and 10, I catch that ball out of that backfield, and I would juke, weave, and get up that field and almost get the first. Things were just not falling in our favor. On 4th and 3, I boomed him, but the defense was rallying the ball, and they get a turnover down. But going into the next play on 1st and 10, I catch the ball out of the backfield again, and this time I will get the first down and more, but then he hit me. We have no chance to win, so I try to take ACL, MCL out. At this point, I'm trying to hurt you, but we're going to lose our first game, and I end the game off with only 50 rushing yards and 0 TDs. To our next game against 4-4 Missouri. Started off intense. On 1st and 10, I catch the ball out of the backfield, and as you can see, I run both of them over. I break a tackle, and I almost get up that field with bad intentions, but I get brought down. But on 2nd and 2, I will punch it in for 6. Going to the next play, me and the quarterback just did not connect. I was wide open, and that could have turned into a TD, but on 3rd and 4, I said, you know what? I'm going to put that ball in my hands, and I'm going to break a tackle and get up that field. I mean, on 1st and 10, just look at this elusive running as I break a tackle, bounce it back out right, and I could, and I would beat one man, but he shoestring tackled me. But going into the next play on 2nd and 7, I will get hit for a tackle for loss, and things went downhill. I always say, when something drop, you pick it back up. And on 1st and 10, Lil Reba Dookie the 5th, he could and he would go all the way for 6. And I mean, he absolutely outrun that Missouri defense. Going into the next play on 2nd and 12, as you can see, he will hit that hole, and he has one man to beat, but he will get brought down. Going into the next play on 1st and 10, I have an outside zone, and oh my God, I break a tackle, spin move, oh my God, I get back up that field with bad intentions and could be the best run in history. He is that man, but we were going to win the game, and I will end the game off of 304 yards and 3 rushing TDs. In this game against 6-3 Auburn, started off intense on 2nd and 5, 5, juke, oh my God, juke again, and I will get up that field. I made 3 defenders miss, and I have 1 man to beat and weave. Oh my God, I get around him with bad intentions for 6 early on. Going into the next play on 3rd and 7, I'm not gonna lie, I only got a 1-yard rush, but going into the next play on 2nd and 11, I made sure to get off of me. I made sure to make him fall to the ground. Here, as you can see, on 3rd and 6, doing what I do best, catching that ball out of the backfield. Juke, oh my God, I break a tackle and we'll get up that field, but they will all rally to that ball. But on 2nd and 10, I hit it right up the middle, but I get hit at the first down, but we will go on and win the ball game. I didn't have the greatest game with 155 yards and 1 rushing TD. On to our next game against 3 and 7 Vanderbilt, did not start off so well. On 2nd and 12, I was knocked behind the line of scrimmage for a tackle for loss. Here, as you can see, on 1st and 10, I have a halfback delay draw, and as you can see, I juke and weave and break a tackle, and I could get up that field, and I would, but going into the next play on 4th and goal, I will punch that ball in for 6. Here, as you can see, on 1st and 10, I will hit that outside. It's 14-6, and they cannot catch me, and got Tamati. I stepped out, and they got real lucky, but on 1st and goal, I will punch the ball in for another one, but we were going to win the game. I ended the game off 121 yards and 2 total TDs. On to our next game against 7 and 4 Kentucky. Started off real intense on 3rd and 1. As you can see, I break a tackle with a burst of speed, break another one straight up the middle, and I could and I would go all the way for 6 early to start the game off, and that's how you start the game off intense. And on 1st and 10, I will break it back left, break a tackle, and as you can see, I tried to stiff arm, but they will push me out. Going into the next play on 1st and 10, as you can see, I'll bounce it all the way back out. I didn't hit that hole because of my running back IQ, but I will go on and get tackled. But going into the next play on 1st and 10, as you can see, I hit that outside, and that right sideline is my best friend, but they will bring me down. Going into the next one on 1st and goal, I will punch that ball in again, but on 2nd and 6, as you can see, I have an outside zone, and I have 1 man to beat, but he pushed me out of bounds. And that's how I know he fears me. But on 2nd and 1, as you can see, I hit him with a crazy route. Oh my God, look how I redirected for 6. But as you can see, we end him the old-fashioned way and kneel the ball, and we will go on and win the ball game. And I end the game off for 305 yards and 2 total TDs. On to the SEC Conference Championship game is our revenge game against Alabama. And on 3rd and 8, it did not start off well. I mean, they were rallying to that ball early. Going to the next play on 1st and 10, I had a sweep play, but they were going for nothing. I mean, they hit me for a tackle for loss, but on 2nd and 8, I bounced it outside. I said, I'm not being restrained anymore, and I will get up that field with bad intentions, break a tackle, and said I almost could have took it for more. But on 2nd and 3, I will go get that first down, and I'm trying to get us in that box, but we will settle for 3. But on 1st and 10, I hit that right sideline. I said, I got you, coach. I'm going to take this one all the way because they are not holding us back, and I will go all the way for 6. It is now 10-17, so something got to give, and I come to boom, oh my God, I ran him over, and I'm getting up that field. I tried to juke, but they hit me. But on 1st and 10, I will hit it right up that middle. Boom, oh my God. And as you can see, on 1st and goal, right up the middle, I will punch the ball in for 6, but we will go on and lose the ball game. They marched back down that field, and we lost the SEC Conference Championship game. And I ended the game off for 2 rushing TDs, but as you can see, my junior year, and I have won Heisman again, and I am not playing. And after talking to coach, I have chosen not play the bowl game because I have entered the NFL draft. Drop in the comments down below, would a 3-time Heisman winner get drafted, or would he return for college for his senior year?